Hey, this is Scott the Gastric Tiger coming at you here with my 50 questions video. I know I'm way behind on getting this recorded and out there, but I knew I have been meaning to, and I know it's a fun thing, and learned so much about all you guys from your videos, so I wanted to do one. So here we go. What am I wearing? I'm wearing jeans and a thermal because I'm cold all the stinking time. Have I ever been in love? Yes. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, I think so. How tall am I? I'm 5'6". How much do I weigh? I weigh 262 pounds. Any tattoos? Nope. Any piercings? Nope. One true pairing? I would have to say Shrek and Fiona, or Belle and Beast. Kind of a cartoon kind of guy. Favorite bands? I love the Beatles. They are absolutely my go-to band. Something I miss. Miss being close to friends. Most of my friends live back in my hometown where I grew up, and I'm not there, so I miss being close to them and being able to see them all the time. My favorite song would have to be "Let It Be" by the Beatles. Probably a close second is "The Weight" by the band. How old am I? I am 32 years old. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. Quality I look for in a partner. I like someone who has a good sense of humor, someone who will laugh at my jokes, and someone who is honest and kind. My favorite quote.
Try not, do or do not. There is no try.
So, big Star Wars fan. My favorite actor is Amanda Seyfried. My favorite color, I would have to say probably red. Although I don't wear a whole lot of it, it still probably is my favorite color. More like maroon, like my sleeves. Music, loud or soft? I'd have to say it depends on the situation. When I'm excited and happy, I want my music very loud and very fast. But when I'm contemplative or I'm sad, I prefer for it to be soft. Where do I go when I'm sad? Typically, if I'm sad or upset, I like to go for a drive. And that's kind of my favorite way of blowing off some steam. How long does it take me to shower? Most of the time, 7 to 10 minutes. Unless I'm in a hurry, I can get done in probably 4 to 5. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Normally about 20 minutes. Not a very high maintenance guy. Ever been in a physical fight? Once. And that was on St. Patrick's Day when I was in 6th grade. And it's kind of a fun story. Playing out in the playground with a bunch of my friends, and sort of the school bully came over and just out of nowhere just walloped me in my mouth. And I fell down, but I stood just right back up and stared down the guy, and he ran for his life. It was really funny. And the teacher hadn't stopped me, man, I would have caught him and just walloped the crap out of him. So, yeah, I've been in one physical fight. It was more of an assault on me, but yeah. A turn on. I am a sucker for a girl with a great smile. Uh, that's my greatest turn on. Turn off. I would have to say someone who is obviously self-centered and mean to other people. So those are huge turn-offs for me. The reason I joined YouTube, well, I actually had been watching YouTube videos for probably a good 6 months before I even made one. Just kind of watching everybody's journey and learning so much about the process and how people live this life that I felt like I really needed to chime in and put my story out there and share with people my experiences, just as a giving back kind of thing. It's kind of turned into more than that for me. I never thought I'd actually be friends with people and really get into caring about other people's lives and really sharing the way I have. But that's why I got started. Fears. I used to say spiders or heights, but I'm a little bit afraid of Fat King's Phil. Have you seen his 50 Things video? He's a pretty scary dude. Last thing that made me cry. Last thing that made me cry was the Do You Want to Build a Snowman song in the movie Frozen. For some reason, that song gets me every time. Last time you said you love someone. That was tonight before I put my wife to bed. I told her I loved her. The meaning behind my YouTube name. I live in Columbia, Missouri, and I am a proud alumni of the University of Missouri Tigers. So that's where Tiger comes from, and Gastric because I had gastric bypass. Last book I read was Jurassic Park. Book I'm currently reading is House of Leaves. Last show I watched was some old episodes of Star Trek Next Generation. Last person I talked to was my wife. The relationship between me and the person I last texted. Actually, the last person I texted was my aunt. My favorite food, and I'm so glad that I can still have it in moderation, is barbecue ribs. Place I want to visit. I've always wanted to visit Ireland. I know that I have some family ties way back to Ireland, and every time I see a picture of that place, I feel like that is home. So I've always wanted to visit Ireland. Last place I was, right before I had surgery, within a month before I had surgery, I sort of had the food funeral of all food funerals, and my wife and I went on a Royal Caribbean cruise down to Nassau, Bahamas, St. Martin, and what was the third destination this time? St. Thomas. So it was a wonderful trip. Love the Caribbean. One of my favorite places in the world. Do I have a crush? Yeah. We all have crushes. Last time I kissed someone was tonight, right when I put my wife to bed. Last time I was insulted. That was last spring, actually. Something at work. Was very insulted by some comments. Favorite flavor of sweet? I love chocolate. Always have. Second runner-up is cheesecake. What instruments do I play? Not played anything professionally. I have played the bass guitar for a praise band at church, and I've also played drums for them. Not saying I'm good, but I at least sort of know how to run the instrument. I'm also a singer, so my voice is my instrument. Favorite piece of jewelry? That would have to be my wedding ring, which I cannot wear anymore because it's too big. The last sport I played, well, the last sport I played as a team would have been football, but that was a long, long time ago. Last song I sang. What was it? Oh, Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. That came on the radio earlier today, and I was just belting it out. Favorite chat up line? I always thought these were goofy. I've never had any. I've never used any. Never really had a need to. I've known my wife since I was 16, so I've never needed one, so I don't have one. Have I ever used it? No. Last time I hung out with someone. That was 2 weekends ago. No, 3. Yes, 3 weekends ago. We hung out with a friend. So, like I said, we're not the socialist kind of people, because we don't have a whole lot of people close by that we're social with. And the last question is, who should answer these questions? If you haven't answered these questions yet, then you. But I'm probably the very last one on this. So, anyway, this was fun. And so I hope you learned a little bit about me. Thanks for watching.